Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one and only DJ Storms. Welcome back to the channel here on YouTube.com. As, of course, you already know who I am, Mr. Controversy, and the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known to mankind. No crazy intro today. I'm going to try and keep the screaming to a minimum today and tomorrow, mainly because of the fact that I have a cold. It sucks. That's why I'm sucking on this lollipop. My throat is killing me, so there's going to be coughing. I do sound nasally, but I'm going to get this shit done for you guys because that's what I do. Okay? We are on the road to 800 subscribers. Welcome to the rewind for WWE Worlds Collide, Women Collide. Now, originally my guest was supposed to be Tyson Arnold, but unfortunately, the management at his job is a bunch of inconvenient fucks and disorganized morons, and they moved his shift from 4 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So he's at work right now as I'm recording this. But regardless, he will be on the channel. Hopefully we'll be able to get him on for the rewind for WWE Worlds Collide, Brands Collide. That's going to be next Wednesday. That's the final Worlds Collide, which I will do a rewind for as well. But before I start, I need to address something here. Over the past number of days, the past 72 hours, my social media has been lighting up with some of the dumbest fucks in the entire wrestling community. And I happen to call out a certain person by the name of Brian Zane, the creator of Wrestling with Regret. And all of these fucking mindless sheep started flocking to me after he responded to one of my tweets, and we went on this long, convoluted-ass conversation about the fucking Iconics and shit like that, and this shit and that shit, and whatever. It was an overly convoluted fucking mess, and, you know, people were wondering, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you call him out? Or why'd you say he's one of the nicest people in the community? I mean, come on, these guys, these people sounded like fucking Ron Burgundy after Jack Black's character punted Baxter over the bridge. Ah, God, man, punted Baxter. No, wait, let me say something. This is an accurate representation of these fucking people. And don't worry, that was actually a real cough, by the way. That was a real call, by the way. I'm fucking killing myself with my fucking throat for the entertainment value of you people. I swear, I fucking hate having a cold. But that's what these fucking losers do. They were crying to me about calling out Brian Zane, and everyone was asking, why'd you do it? It's nothing personal. It's business. What I do has nothing to do with any personal hate. I never hated Brian Zane. I never hated Brian. I used to watch his content. I don't anymore. I don't watch his content anymore because his content just doesn't interest me. But I didn't have a problem with him. My problem with people is never personal. My problem with people in the wrestling community lies within them as wrestling fans, and Brian Zane is a WWE cocksucker. He's a WWE cocksucker. And he made a stupid fucking comment about the Iconics, trying to say how, they're doing their job as heels. No, they aren't. They are doing great shit. It's like the New Day. No, it's not like the New Day when they were champions. Far from it, my friend. If you missed it already, I did a 20-minute rant on Sasha Banks and the Iconics on the Lightning Flash update for last week. If you didn't miss it, that's almost at 150 views right now. I called him out because he said something fucking stupid. Stupidity is contagious. Stupidity is contagious, and stupidity ruins the community for the intelligent people like me. Brian Zane is a stupid fucking individual. Brian Zane is a fucking idiot. He is a stupid wrestling fan. I called him out on his stupidity. What he stated was not an opinion. There's a difference between an opinion and stupidity, and I state this all the time. If an opinion is not backed up by substantive information and logical evidence, then it is not an opinion. If the why portion of the opinion is not backed up by logical information that makes sense, then it's not an opinion. You can't say that the Iconics are good heels because they aren't being booed because they're fighting lovable baby faces. You want legit heel heat? That's Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is getting legit heel heat. When The Miz was facing guys like Rollins and Balor, he was getting legit heel heat. The Iconics are not getting heel heat because they're facing off against lovable baby faces. See, we still want to see Shayna Baszler on television. We still want to see guys like The Miz on television when they were heels, but we wanted to see him get beat down by the lovable baby faces like Kairi Sane or Rollins or Balor at the time when Miz was a heel. The Iconics are getting booed because they are not good at cutting promos. And they can't wrestle. The Iconics are getting booed because they suck at their job. It's the same reason why Carmella was getting booed. Just because someone gets a reaction doesn't mean that they're doing their job correctly. It's the reason behind the reaction that matters. And I stated this before. I've stated this numerous times before. You people just don't want to accept it because you're a bunch of stubborn and ignorant morons. You gotta start listening to people like me. I called out Brian Zane because he made a stupid fucking comment. And then I have all of these fucking lowlives and all these fucking shills coming into my mentions. And these people, you should have seen some of the avies on this people. One guy looked like a combination between the Shockmaster and Sasquatch. One guy looked like he sits in his dark bedroom all day playing Mortal Kombat and consumes about 20 boxes of chocolate chip cookies dipped in barbecue sauce. This guy looks like he goes to the supermarket. This one guy looked like he goes to the supermarket so many times that when he walks in, they ask him, what type of cookies would you like? Chocolate chip or M&M? Which type of barbecue sauce would you like? Sweet Baby Ray's or Kraft? That's what these people are. They know that they can't touch me. They know that I'm right. They know that they will never be as successful as me. And they know that I am going to eradicate this community of stupidity, and they can't do a thing about it. I had every right to call out Brian Zane, and Brian Zane, again, I don't hate him. Never did. I don't have any problem with him personally. But as a wrestling fan, the guy is an absolute idiot, and the guy does not deserve access to social media. That's just how it is. That's just brutal honesty for you people. And as far as everyone else who's defending the stupidity that Brian Zane spewed about the Iconics, the wrestling community, society, and the world will be better off when you are dead. When you die, 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, whenever that may be. When you have deceased and you are buried 6 feet under in a cemetery, the world will be a better place without your idiocy and without your stupidity. I have absolutely no respect for anyone who denies the truth that I'm speaking. I have absolutely no respect for Brian Zane as a wrestling fan, and I have absolutely no respect for anyone, and I have absolutely no remorse for anyone that denies me. Reality is reality. I'm not speaking my opinions. I'm speaking the truth. The sooner you admit it, the easier it is to coexist with somebody like me. I don't make this shit up. I don't. But anyway, enough about the cretins of the community. Enough about Brian Zane. Let's talk about Worlds Collide, Women Collide. Now, I would say that this show had a lot of potential. However, I do feel, though, the last two matches were kind of shafted a bit. And I'll explain why. Now, it was a good special. It had some good wrestling. It was a good special. I was excited for it, and it definitely kept me invested. But it only went 45 minutes. It only went 45 minutes. This was the shortest of the three specials so far. Now, I don't know how long the Brands Collide show is going to go. That supposedly only has 2 battle royals. So, the show actually started off... This was actually the best match of the night. The first match was the best match of the night. Candice LeRae and Kaylee Ray surprised the shit out of me. This, I would say, was Kaylee Ray's breakout match. I really enjoyed this match. We had Kaylee Ray and Candice LeRae. Very, very physical. Both women are very, very physical, just beating the shit out of one another. We had Kaylee Ray do that patented slip and slide, like she spun Candice LeRae around into the forearm. I love that spot by Kaylee Ray. We then had Candice LeRae hit triple suicide dives. Back into the ring we go. Kaylee Ray with the crescent kick. I love Kaylee Ray's crescent kick, by the way. It's flush. We had Kaylee Ray go for the Widow's Peak. Candice LeRae countered. And by the end of this, Candice LeRae hit the reverse Rana on Kaylee Ray. Hit the neck breaker and the moonsault combination. Very, very good match. Best match of the night. Candice LeRae gets the win over Kaylee Ray. Great performance by both women. This is what I really like to see. This is what I really like to see. I don't know if you'll excuse me. Next, we had Piper Niven versus Zelina Vega. I'm going to be honest with you. This was actually a decent match. I actually thought this was going to be a squash match, but no. These two women got about 6 minutes, and they actually had a decent match. Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega did show a lot, and I am very impressed with Zelina Vega. If they want to start pushing her as a wrestler, I wouldn't mind it. Zelina Vega is not bad in the ring at all. She was able to hit a nice satellite DDT on Piper Niven. Zelina Vega was actually in control for half of this match. So they didn't just squash Zelina Vega. So I'll actually give WWE credit there. Piper Niven actually ended up coming back with the corner avalanche. We had a senton. We had that huge body splash that Hanson does on NXT. Piper Niven has been using that. Zelina Vega hit the double knees like Andrade, but Piper Niven kicked out. In the end, Piper Niven hit that patented Michinoku driver, defeated Zelina Vega. Decent match. This was the best possible spot for this match. And then we had Sonya Deville versus Io Shirai. Now, this actually kind of disappointed me a bit, because I was expecting much more from these women, because Io Shirai is fantastic. Sonya Deville, very underrated, up and coming. I've been enjoying what Sonya Deville has been bringing to the table. So I thought that they were going to give these women a bit more time, especially considering that it was only 9:25 when this match went on. It was only about 9:25, 9:26, 9:27. So this match went on. And these two went back and forth. Sonya Deville was dominating the majority of this match. Kind of just wearing down Io Shirai with the hammer locks. We had a sliding knee. Io Shirai started getting back in control. We had Io Shirai hitting that 619 combination that she does. Towards the end of this thing, Io Shirai went for the moonsault, but Sonya Deville got out of the way. Shirai rolled through. Sonya Deville, I don't know what she was going for. I think she was going for a spear or a double leg. I assume she was probably going for a spear, but it was like a spear, and then she kind of pinned her down into a double leg in a very sloppy jackknife cover. It almost didn't even look like a pin, but Sonya Deville got the win. Now, I don't have a problem with Sonya Deville winning, but that was a very sloppy ending. That very, very, very sloppy ending. They could have gone about that well. It's Worlds Collide. It was over WrestleMania weekend for Access, so I don't understand why they couldn't have given Sonya Deville a clean victory over Io Shirai rather than a double leg roll-up. I mean, like, if you want to push Sonya Deville, fine, but at least make it believable and make it good. At least make her look good in the end. A sloppy double leg takedown, I mean, it really didn't make too much sense. And it really did not look good on, it really didn't look good on Sonya Deville's part. Especially when it looked like Io Shirai was struggling and she got her shoulders up a few times. But, regardless, Sonya Deville gets the win here over Io Shirai. Main event. Triple threat match for the NXT UK Women's Championship. And I like that they made this the main event. And I like that they made this a title match. It gives Toni Storm another successful title defense. So, this one also, I feel this match went way too short. This match was put on at 9:36. It ended by 9:44. It only went about 8 minutes. I don't really like that. Especially when you got three great women like Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, and Nikki Cross. Now, I don't know if they were trying to keep within the time constraints at WrestleMania Access, if they were trying to get all the Worlds Collide specials out of the way early, or I don't know, whether they were running late, whether they were running early. Regardless, this match should have gone at least 15 minutes, based on the amount of time that they had left up until 10 o'clock. Same thing with Sonya Deville and Io Shirai. That match should have gone at least 10 minutes. This match should have gone at least 13 minutes. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't a good match, because it was a good match, but I'm just saying it could have been so much better. It could have been so much better, and there could have been much more depth to this triple threat match. Now, Nikki Cross had both women underneath the apron. She was doing whatever Nikki Cross does. That's what Nikki Cross does. We had a double cross body by Nikki Cross. Toni Storm and Bianca Belair got into it. We had a nice, huge slap across the face by Bianca Belair on Toni Storm. Toni Storm countered with the headbutt. We did have a point in the match where Bianca Belair did hit the KOD, but Toni Storm broke up the pin. Back and forth we go. Bianca Belair was taken out of the equation, and then Toni Storm came in, hit the Storm Zero on Nikki Cross after Bianca Belair was taken out. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm retains the NXT Women's Championship in a good triple threat match. Could have been better. I wish they would have given these women more time, but I don't know if they were running late. I don't know if they had problems with the schedule over at WrestleMania Access weekend, because all of these specials were recorded over WrestleMania Access. They're going to do the same thing for SummerSlam when that comes around. But I would say good special. It was better than NXT versus NXT Alumni. It was better than that, but it was not better than Cruiserweights Collide. I don't think anything's going to be better than Cruiserweights Collide. I don't think that the special next week is going to be better than Cruiserweights Collide at all. But next week is the final special for WWE Worlds Collide in this series. We should get more after SummerSlam weekend. A couple of things. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you so much for tuning into the Rewind. Tyson Arnold, I will get in contact with him, and we're going to see if we can get him on the Rewind for the next Worlds Collide. That's after May 1st. The Rewind for that special should go up May 2nd. Do not forget to like this video. Let's try and get this video to 10 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, well, there you go. Happy fucking New Year, 8 months early. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to go down and comment which match you like the best from WWE Worlds Collide, Women Collide. I also want you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. We are on the road toward 800. We are just a little bit over 30 subscribers away from 800 subs. We're on the road to 1K as well. I'm trying to get to 1K by Backlash. Here's what I also want you to do. I also want you to hit that notifications bell with a huge acai moonsault. That way you will know whenever I pop up on YouTube, because when I pop up on YouTube, it is the best time to be on YouTube, because I'm just that damn fucking good. I'm the greatest fucking wrestling analyst and the greatest fucking YouTuber of all time. Here's what I also want you to do. A couple of announcements. Me and Thunder, we are going to address the situation with YouTube discrediting discontinuing the video credits. We are going to address that, and we're going to address his future as far as the DJ Storms brand goes, and what we are going to be doing to combat that. Also, what I need you to do is I need you guys to get your tickets right now for Ace Pro Wrestling, Destined for Greatness. I am going to get them as soon as possible. It is in Lodi, New Jersey, at the Lodi High School. It is on May 18th. The signings are from 5 to 7 p.m. and the show is from 7 to 11. I will try and get my tickets there. I'm going to see if I can get some content for the channel. Hopefully I may get some interviews as well. A couple guys from Rescue Mania are going to be there. Mike Orlando will be there. Prince Akhenaten will be there. Mario Boccara will be there. Darius Carter, wrestling's richest prize, will be there as well. I will notify you guys on anything else as far as that relates. May 19th now is, of course, the Wrestling Express meetup at Pub 46 in Clifton, New Jersey, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be there. Tom McGrone's going to be there. Glenn Davidson's going to be there. All the members of Wrestling Express are going to be there. It's free of charge. Come on, hang out. You can talk business with me, talk collaboration with me, talk business with Excuse me. Talk business with McGrogan. Talk business with Glenn Davidson. It's going to be a fun time. We watching Money in the Bank. We eating and drinking and we having fun. Come on out. Meet me. Meet the members of Wrestling Express as well. We're always open to new members. And also, I got my new shipment of DJ Storm's wristbands. So, if you want a wristband, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up in the comments section. I know I have a couple of wristbands to send out to a couple fans, including Tim Farley and John Kearns of Armbar Audio. I'm going to get on that immediately. Don't you worry. I will get on that immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Storms. This has been The Rewind, and I will catch you tomorrow for the Lightning Flash Updates Parts 1 and 2.